What is going on, everybody? Welcome on into a brand new episode of MLB The Show right here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex, where you can catch new baseball every single day right here at 6 p.m. Pacific time. If the Mariners are playing, I'm playing baseball on the channel. It's good stuff. Actually, I have not checked the Mariners score today. It told me that the game was started, but then it didn't update me. I broke my phone the other day, so I have a new phone, and I'm like, you gotta reinstall all the apps. It's a very first world problem. It's like, oh god, I gotta remember my passwords and my two-factor authentication. But then I gotta remember the settings for like the score app that I'm using. Hey, look at that. That's good stuff. Alright. We're taking on a not to be overlooked Texas Rangers team today. Texas has given me trouble in the past. I remember some series that like we'd win like 2-1, but I just couldn't get over the hump to get the sweeps. And they just have given me some fits throughout the 3 years now that I've done this. So it's a team that I look at and I go like, okay, should be able to beat them. They have a much improved roster this season, but I've had success against them. I've had some struggles against them. Don't want to overlook them. They're doing pretty well, 16-17. They are 3-7 in their last 10. We got a kind of a jumble of teams that are 4.5 to 5.5 games behind us. We did a good job pushing the Astros further away. We have another opportunity here to push another team further down and further away and give ourselves some more breathing room. I don't think we see the Angels for a while with this new schedule. Seeing teams less frequently is very nice, especially for the Angels, who have that awful stadium design, which has like a little divot and then something that's like straight up. Basically it looks like this, and then the sun just peers through this little window right here, and it's awful. For like the first like 3 innings, it is awful. So we have an opportunity here to distance ourselves, push a couple of teams further down, hope that the struggles for the Astros continue, and we can make sure that the struggles continue for the Texas Rangers, who again 3-7 in their last 10 games. We're 6-4 in our last 10. We're 22-12. We have Marco Gonzalez on the mound today, 2-2 with a 3.48 ERA, taking on Dane Dunning, who was 2-4 with a 5.18 ERA. There's 8 fingers. And that is today's matchup. So let's jump on into this one. We might have to sit a player or two. We do have Thursday off, so we can try and tinker around with it, use Haggerty or Trammell in the outfield to give Rodriguez just a DH day that might help him get some energy back. But we'll see. We got clear skies, and we're going to close the roof. Absolutely not on my watch. It's open roof time here. Marco Gonzalez, our starting pitcher today. Rodriguez is pretty tired, so let's see if we can find a way. Trammell's a true center fielder. Easy peasy. Bam. Now, this is going to allow it could allow some extra hits into the outfield with the reduction in speed, but I think it is worth it to keep a bat like Julio Rodriguez in the lineup. Who do we have? He's the guy that would need it the most. Suarez probably will need a day off as well. I don't know that I have a viable. Haggerty at third. Gives me another lefty. Haggerty's kind of like a platoon guy. Colton Wong. Oh. Okay. We got some. Man. Oh, yeah, Ty France at third is not terrible. It does. Bring in Evan White. He's not great against. Actually, he has pretty decent power against righties. Well, we could do that, maybe. Because it's not really changing that, and then we'll do Suarez for France. Then we kind of tinker around with the lineup here. I've really been loving Trammell in the 4 spot, Colton Wong in the 6. And we get basically a left right. We'll have double righties as the lineup turns over. Crawford. Evan White. Pretty good speed at the top of the lineup. Honestly, let's do this. Let's flip those guys. Oh, that's gonna... Let's do that. We'll put France at 5. Yeah, that's not going to hold up too much of the lineup. All right, let's do that. I think this should be okay. So we have an opportunity. I forgot that I was going to try and do this. I guess I have time for it. If we do that, we do this, we do that, we paste it, we go in, we do that, we do this, we do this. Ooh, there's more than enough time for it. For my mouse is annoying.
1999 T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Seattle Mariners.
We'll right-click here, and then we do paint.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
My freaking... My mouse gets worse every day.
About to get started here. And towing the slab
look at Marco Gonzalez's stats for the season. 7 starts with a 2-2 record, 3.48 on the ERA, walked 3, struck out 38, 30 hits, a .98 whip. Not terrible in 33.2 innings pitched. I feel like I've just been a little inconsistent with him. So what I did, and I talked about this yesterday, was I went in and I took a little screenshot of the lineup because I couldn't figure out like where it was, and I don't have the video's not up, so if people commented on it I can't see it. So now what I have is the lineup. So we're gonna see actually quite a few lefties. They have 3 switch hitters in the lineup today, so yeah, so that way I could at least kind of keep track of where it is, because it would have been helpful yesterday.
And first offering is fouled off.
Just because there was some struggle or some confusion, I guess.
The ground to third.
Especially late in the game about who I should go with and where I should go.
Quick out number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 3, Leody Taveras.
Here's Leody Taveras, a switch hitter batting right.
So we're going to look at it's going to be mostly right-handed hitters. We got 3 and 4. Those are going to be the left-hand guys, and then everybody else is going to be right. But if we were to bring in a right-handed hitter, we would see a triple left between the 2, 3, and 4, and then 6 and 7 would also be left as well. So it's an interesting lineup to face. I know they put a lot of money into improving themselves. They're towards the top of the American League West right now in actual, like,
an excellent pace.
in real life.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Comes in 5th in the American League in batting average. That one's in there, 0-1.
Nice pitch there. So let's see what we can do here. Cutter kind of bites away, which is nice.
Line drive, base hit down the line. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And
he went. Did not go where I thought he was going to go. That's all right. Stand-up doubles, no problem.
True on that swing. It wasn't an easy pitch.
Kind of went back-to-back, same spot there.
Was a little down, a little bit away.
The cutter didn't quite bite out as much as I wanted it to. It's a speed difference on that.
Ball at all, and that's why it jumped off the bat.
Okay,
Man,
a little
it's second here with 2
slower.
away. Right. And now here is Corey Seager.
Well, they're looking to get on the board.
Gonzalez doesn't have my favorite group of pitches.
Next pitch
having that circle change and the 12-6 curve. We're going to probably see a lot of fastballs and cutters. There we go.
Put a tally up there on the board.
Maybe try and throw a 12-6 curve
at second with
late.
2 down. The next pitch misses.
Not a
It's
terrible
2-1.
circle change there. Fouled the ball off.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
He wants that 12-6 curve, but I don't know that I want to throw it.
And here it comes. And a swing and a miss.
All right.
And that's that.
We'll swing and miss. All right, Raleigh. That's on me.
Rangers
I apologize
nothing.
for ever
Mariners coming up. Major League
thinking
Baseball
about
is
doubting
on the show.
take a look at the stats for the opposing pitcher. As we head bottom 1, gave up the stand-up double, but recovered nicely. That's what we're looking for. We had a lot of that,
Our
especially
starter
in
this
some of those
one,
early
Dane
games against
Dunning.
Texas.
What do you look for here?
Well, you know,
Dane
this guy
Dunning,
wants to be better than
5.18
that.
ERA with a
The
2-4
ERA
record and
loaded.
4
He
starts.
understands
That is an
he's
unfortunate
gotta put his
record in
team
4
a
starts.
better
Perhaps he's a
position to
bullpen
win
arm that
ball
they've had to
games.
pull in
And
due to
at
injury.
this
I'm not
point,
sure.
You have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Bottom of the first. In now is the Mariners DH, Julio Rodriguez.
He's going to go with a 76-mile-an-hour slider to start us off. Gross. Gyros. So he's going to do a sinker at 92, a slider at 81, circle change at 86, cutter at
And a
89.
pitch.
Oh,
And fouled off.
maybe not a great swing there, but it's a 1-1 count. This was, I want to say,
And the
almost
right-hander
identical
deals.
pitching style to what I struggled with throughout most of the game against the Astros.
Fouls
I
one
believe
off.
it was maybe
2-2.
more game 2.
Swung on, belted.
Is that going to stay? Is
Thompson
it going to
going
stay?
back on
Is
this
it going to
one.
stay?
Back
Is it going to
some
stay?
more.
No,
Pulls
it
it into the
held in
warning
the
track.
ballpark. I thought it was gone, except for I wasn't sure if it was going to stay fair.
Here's the
Damn
shortstop
it.
at the plate. J.P. Crawford.
Slider just early on it.
There's the strike.
Probably a pitch worth swinging for right there.
And there's a ball.
So it might be worth just trying to
Next one misses.
Trying to see a lot of pitches out of him.
And that's in for a strike.
A couple of sinkers have been in. Okay, I thought the
2-2 on the way.
that was
To
a
short, snagged
kind of
out
a
of
weak hit. I mean,
bounds.
obviously
Over
it's a weak
first.
hit because it's pretty
2-2
soft
now.
contact off the end of the bat. I did not push the button very authoritatively.
The right fielder, Teoscar.
And now
So
Teoscar
Seager bats
Hernandez.
left, but hits, or yeah, throws right. Bats left, but
And first offering is fouled off.
I don't know that trying to
Wide
crush a
and
bunch of
pitch.
hits against these guys, or this guy, is going to be the goal.
So a foul ball makes
Especially
it
when I'm this
1-2.
early on
All
everything.
sliders
It's
so
not.
far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Now one missed.
Everything's been a slider.
3-2. Payoff pitch.
Got me
Caught
with a
him
sinker,
looking for
yeah.
the K.
Yeah.
Mariners are down in order. We played an inning, no score.
That was about what I thought that would be.
Back here at the ballpark. Now it's
Leading off for
Marcus
the
Semien.
Rangers, the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Gonzalez back to work. Chris Marcus Semien, Bay Area guy, played his college ball at Cal. White Sox selected him in the 6th round in 2011, and he has developed into a fine player.
Yeah, and he comes from a really good athletic line. His dad played football at Cal. His mom was also an athlete in college, and this guy's just a really good leader on a ball club. Had a breakout to his career when he went to Toronto and started hitting home runs left and right.
Next offering
Okay,
is
see if we
in
can
for
dial
a
the
strike.
circle change in.
Patrick Johnson
Maybe try to
calling the
use it
balls and strikes.
sparingly.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little
Maybe more with
jumpy,
the
a little
bases.
excited and expand the
The
zone,
base
but
is
usually
clear.
you at least feel
I
like
think
the
where
guy
I
on
get
the
into
mound
some
is
trouble
earning
is
it,
when
and that's important because
the
you
pace
gotta make guys
quickens up
better.
and I don't.
On the ground, France. One up, one down.
White has a Gold Glove defense on the other side. That was in the yellow. Was a slow. That was like a slow
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike
move
zone
from
up a
left to
little bit,
right.
which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Jonah Heim stands in now and watches strike one.
All right.
Line drive, and that one gets down. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
What the hell
Really
happened
shot that
there?
one down the right field
That was
line
weird.
and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way
to
through
the
pitch,
wall.
and
Suarez
that's
had
how
to
you
go
do
like
it.
in
Runner in scoring
into
position
the
now.
or
Good
Hernandez had to
opportunity
go
push
into the
across
corner
first
there.
run of the ball game.
Now it's Robbie Grossman.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Pollock snags it on the run.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Adolis Garcia stands in here, takes ball one low. Heim at second with two down. On the ground to the left. Toss to White.
Could have just tagged the guy going to third. I thought it would accidentally get him
One
as he
left
was
for
winding up to
Texas.
throw.
We'll go
But
to the bottom of the second. No
okay,
score.
so we've given up a couple of doubles and we've been able to hold him there. That's good. Pretty bad pop out there.
We head to the bottom of the
And then
second.
a
Here's
pretty
Taylor
easy throw
Trammell.
across the diamond.
The center fielder, Taylor Trammell.
The wind to the pitch. And that's outside. Now this is in the air down the line.
That was in the air
Thompson makes the grab away.
forever.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to
Forever.
put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Tapped
Oh, that's a
softly
bad
on
swing.
the ground.
That's a real bad swing. Really early on that.
Slings to first.
Yuck.
And that quickly two away.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Ball one
That was a
there.
nice slider. A little surprised he didn't get the call.
To the right
God,
side.
way early.
He
So
steps
early.
on the bag, and that'll do it.
Well, I am in trouble here. I mentioned
1,
it,
2,
you know,
3,
before.
go
Hey,
Mariners.
Texas has given me
We'll
some
move to the
trouble, and they've
third
had
with no
pitchers like
score.
this in the past. I mean, not what you want to see at all.
Back at T-Mobile
Especially
Park,
coming off
top
such
half of the third inning. Here's Josh
Impressive and important games against.
Young getting to start at
Against
the hot
Houston,
corner,
Mike.
hitting ninth in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2019. There's a strike. That one drilled left field. That ball's carrying. And that ball is out of here. So he leaves the yard to left. His first homer of the year. It's 1-0.
lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the left fielder, Bubba Thompson. Strike one.
Hey, you know what? We had to score one anyway.
You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
No problem.
The pitch. Swings through that.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
The pitch. Fights that one away, and the
Gosh
count
darn
remains
it. That is right
0-2.
where I wanted that pitch. You can see it right in the corner. Ah.
Swings and misses.
Big swing and a miss.
Strikeout.
Boom.
And him out front for strike 3.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
And now Leody Taveras. And that's in there for strike 1. Taveras, 24 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10.
Come on.
And a pitch. And down
Ooh,
on
got him on the
strikes he
corner.
goes.
That's what I
Back-to-back
want to see.
strikeouts.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Doubled his first time up.
Oop, a little too fast around that
In there
right side.
for
Okay.
strike 1.
Just clip the bottom of the zone. That's what we want to
Measures
see.
6 feet 4 inches, 220 pounds, and he took home the Silver Slugger last year in the American League. Next offering is in
there
for
we
a
go.
strike.
That fastball, even though it's
Maybe
up,
a little
that's
cutter,
the
just like
velocity you wanna
outside.
go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
There we go.
Swings
Cutter
and
at
misses,
87 got him
and
outside.
that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning.
Okay,
Coming on
so we
this
do give up the
solo
one
home
run.
It's
Solo
now a
shot, no
1-0
problem.
ball game. It's Major League Baseball.
Had to
and
score
it's
one
on
anyway.
the
That's
show.
It's an easy deficit. Problem is we've given up a hit in every single inning so
Bottom of
far,
the inning.
and it starts
Now
to get
it's
to
the
that
veteran
like
outfielder, A.J.
bend but
Pollock.
don't
The
break.
left fielder, A.J. Pollock.
The right-hander back to work. And, a
And
ground
when
ball
we're
to
doing that,
first.
it really
He'll
throws
do it
things
himself.
up.
1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Batting eighth.
Good arm side run and
Deep
single
breath
on
in
that
and out,
pitch
no
right
problem.
there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
And up next for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. First offering misses the mark.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a
Oh,
force
Sean,
there,
no.
that is a win-win.
No.
every manager's dream.
Not great.
The 2-2 now. Goes down looking.
Fuck. God damn it.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
There's a swing.
All right, that's why the solo shot wasn't a big deal, because a no-doubter on our end will tie it up. Here we go. Evan White, who has the lowest batting average on the, at least in this lineup, at 105. There we go.
And we are starting over. It's
Hey, what feels better than a home run? That's right, a home run after a terrible situation there.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Whew. Okay. Feels good. Tie up the game.
Now it's the Mariners DH, Julio Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1. That catches the outside corner. That's strike one.
Ooh.
In the dirt, and it's 1-1. Tied up here in the early going.
Whoa.
Fastball almost got him there.
Sinker inside.
Here's a 2-1. And strike two.
That's a circle change. Timing a little early.
And that's outside.
Okay, that's a good look. Slider outside.
And that one lifted in the air center field.
Oh no.
Tavares
Fudge.
makes the grab, and that's the inning. The
God,
Mariners pick up a
dang
run
it.
thanks to this solo homer. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Mariners baseball on the show Northwest.
I mean, that was the pitch right there. It was a slider way up in the zone and just way under it.
Back in Seattle, and here's Corey Seager to hit.
The shortstop, Corey.
And he deals. That's through there for a strike.
Well, these Rangers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around
that'll
and stay
work.
within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Next one just misses. And that's ball one.
Just barely. Right idea, just didn't quite get it where I wanted it. That one I did get where I wanted. Boom. Dotted.
Frozen for strike three.
Well, caught him looking on that fourth pitch of the at-bat, and I have to think it had something to do with the sequence they threw at him. Kind of bounced back and forth between the outside and inside corners with the previous pitches, and that makes it really tough to cover the whole plate. Just couldn't get a swing off at that pitch on the inside.
Here is Marcus Semien. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Chris, how about the 2021 season for Marcus Semien? He was an all-star, and he hit 45 home runs. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped, but it curls
that cutter was
foul.
way
One of the
high.
other aspects with Marcus
That
Semien,
was
when
not
he
what I was
first
looking
came
for.
up with Oakland, he really struggled defensively, and he worked so hard. Ron Washington, a guy that helped him out, he ultimately ended up earning a Gold Glove.
Yeah, Ron Washington has helped out so many infielders.
He was out by
over
about
the
half a
years.
step.
He's
Oh, my
even willing to
gosh.
work with guys in the opposing teams. We saw him in the All-Star game working with NL East rival Pete Alonso.
Jonah Heim now at the plate, doubled in his first AB. That clips the corner.
There we go. Strike on the inside. A little surprised he gave me Gonzalez for that play right there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Late on that, maybe? Really late.
And he hits a ground ball right side. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. And oh no, it's out of play. Just a terrible throw there.
Just looked like
What
he
a
pushed that
disaster.
throw. Not a long long distance, so something definitely broke down mechanically. Sometimes the shorter throws can be harder to make. You don't see many.
That ends the inning.
Okay, so that's, wow, what a
Rangers lead
disaster.
one. Score remains
I didn't
tied,
expect it to be
1-1.
quite that bad. Hey, look, straight ones across the board. No hits given up, but an error charge to the Mariners. 1-1 game here. We're going to have Crawford
Stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford.
Taken high in the draft,
leading
he's had that
off
top
this
prospect
one,
label
this inning.
over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Up the middle, and that one handled. One
Couple
out,
extra steps, but it didn't matter.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Struck out
Good swing
looking at his
timing.
first at bat. In there, and it's 0-1. And ball one. Righty to the plate. And that's down and away.
Oh, that
And
was
one
it.
Fouled off.
That was it too early.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Way late on that, I'm guessing. Fuck, I just can't. I mean,
Taylor
it's 88.
Trammell
It's
will
not
hit
that
next.
fast.
0 for 1 with a flyout.
That is not good.
Ball one, no strikes. And another ball. Next pitch inside. And now 3-0.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
3-1. And he
Took a
couldn't
walk.
come up
I
with
mean,
it.
the only swing I
Do you
had
think
was
you
at a
could draw
pitch that
walk in
was
the bigs if we gave
in
you
the
enough
zone,
at-bats?
thankfully.
Ooh, that's a good
Now
question.
batting, third baseman.
I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. France in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Trammell leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Now 1-1.
Not really going to do a whole lot with that one, I'm assuming.
Slider misses outside. The 2-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Thompson pulls it in on the run. Mariners lead
Too
one.
early and too much
Score
air under
remains
it. Gosh
deadlocked at
darn
1.
it.
Welcome back. Top 5, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Adolis Garcia.
Garcia.
Gonzalez back to work. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Good eye right there.
Okay, well, that was not
Kicks
a
and
good start.
fires. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that's a foul ball. The wind to kick the pitch. The other way. And that one gets down. Fair ball. So a man on base to start the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the...
Quick feed to second for 1. And
Ooh,
that's 2.
let's go, double play. Let's go. That's exactly what I want to fucking see.
The left fielder, number 8, Bubba Thompson.
Here's Bubba Thompson. And a foul ball. And now the lefty. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good circle change. Just try to fire a four seam.
2 outs. And down on
Got him.
strikes.
All right.
And good work there.
So
as
we
he
gave up
gets
that
a
hit
1,
on
2,
a
3.
cutter, which
Halfway
hasn't
home,
been my
all
best
even,
pitch.
one
I
apiece.
wish it was more effective. I kind of need it to be more effective with Marco Gonzalez because I'm not a super big fan of his other two pitches, the 12-6 curve
We
and
head
the
to
circle
bottom of
change.
the fifth. Here's the second
So
baseman, Colton
The
Wong.
second
Ugh.
baseman.
mercifully was able to turn two.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Swing and a base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
A.J. Pollock at the dish.
Okay, gotta settle down here.
Puts it in the air out towards left center.
Jesus.
And they take care of
Gotta
Pollock
settle
for the
down
out.
here. Swings
And there's
first
one
pitch.
down.
Gross.
And now for Seattle, Cal
The
Raleigh.
catcher.
And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played. A good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get
Oh,
more
that's a nice
strikes.
cutter. A little
First
surprised he's
pitch
not getting the
just
calls on
misses.
these. He's getting a little low energy here.
And there's the strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Ball to strike. The pitch.
Fuck
And now
off.
1 and 2.
God damn it.
That misses. It's 2 and 2. And now it's filled up. Evan White on deck for the M's. Kicks and deals. Battling here as he
was
fouls it away.
That kind of
Runner
power.
at first with one
Real
gone to the
late.
inning. Lifted in the air, right field. He's under it.
God damn it. God
He's
damn
got
it.
it.
I
There's two
just.
away.
The first baseman. Number
Here's Evan
12.
White. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Next pitch downstairs. 1-0. A swing and
That
a
was
miss,
a real
and
bad
that's strike
swing. I'm
one.
sure it was early. I thought maybe I'd get a mistake pitch with that pitch out. I also don't know why they think I would try to
And now
steal. I mean, I guess
2-1.
put him in scoring position. He still only has 34 speed.
And that one is lifted in the
Wow.
air.
That is a miss as well. Holy
He's
shit.
got it, and that's the third out.
He's
One
throwing
left for
stuff up in the
Seattle.
zone, and
Still
I'm just
tied.
not.
1-1.
I'm not committed. Fuck. That is so frustrating. I start talking like I'm like, oh, I'm not irritated with it, and they just go like, no, I'm irritated. That is annoying that I cannot hit these
All
pitches.
set for the top of the sixth. And now the center fielder, Leody Taveras.
Tavares.
And that's a strike.
I mean, he is making the mistakes that I am looking for, that I want. Chomping
Next
for,
pitch is downstairs.
and just nothing.
And here it comes. And a pop-up, right side, foul
Mercifully
territory.
is going to go
Nobody
foul.
can get there, and it's a foul ball. And a pitch. Tap to first, and it goes just foul. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Pollock has this one sized up. And it's
Oh, thank
caught
God.
for
At
the
least they're
out.
getting good contact. It's being held by the ballpark.
The batter, the first baseman.
And now, Nathaniel Lowe, 1 for 2. Hauls
Oh,
it
nice.
in for the out.
Nice grab at the hot corner. Well, maybe not the hot corner, but hot play at first. This is where I want to get.
So
Probably
now
it
it's Corey
for
Seager,
Gonzalez here.
who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. To the right side, and that chance handled in plenty of time to
Thankfully,
first.
Seager
And
pretty
Seager is
slow
set
getting
down.
up the line.
That's
I
out
did
number
not
3.
preload the throw because I wasn't sure if he was going to get there. So we will try to get an arm up here.
Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 6th. Here's the Mariners' leadoff man, Julio Rodriguez.
Julio
Here comes a pitch.
Rodriguez.
And a swing and a miss.
That one looked
It's
really
speed at the
good,
top
and
of
then
the order
just,
here.
of
You want
course,
to get it
too
on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Center field.
under it again. Fuck.
Tavares makes the catch, and there's one gone.
God.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome. It seems like
It's
within
good
the third or
timing,
fourth
just
pitch
like a
of
little
about
under.
every bat.
Crawford in the box again, takes a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
No. Gotta get a guy up here. Look at Chris Flexen. Campbell pitched well last time I had him up.
The 0-2. And downstairs.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fuck. God damn it. So early on the slider.
Next pitch is inside. 2-2. Swing and a line drive,
There we
base
go.
hit out into center
Nice
field.
little loop shot out.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And now the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Swings and misses. And it's
I just-
0-1.
God.
That's a little bit low.
1-1.
And the righty deals. That one down the line,
Early
and
again.
foul ball. Crawford, the base runner at first with 1 out. And now it's even
Good
up.
take there.
He tried to
Easy
get him
take
to
there.
go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
On the ground to third. Oh, he throws it away.
Nobody advanced, which is fine. I hit L.
Tag.
Why
got
did
him.
it? God
Aggressive
damn
base
it.
running there, trying to
Oh
take
my
advantage of the
fucking
defense,
God.
but
I
he's
hit
out at
LB
third.
early and I thought that he.
And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Taylor Trammell. He's over.
That is so irritating. I didn't see him go.
Trammell measures 6 feet 2
Goddamn,
inches.
this fucking slider.
25 years old.
Mother
And his
of
last
God,
10
this
games
fucking
stand out.
slider.
He's homered in 4 of them. Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a ball. Inside, and it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
It should have been an inning-ending
Lookout
strikeout.
pitches, as soon as it leaves the pitcher's hand, you start bracing for impact, knowing that it's going to be hard to get out of the way of that one.
France up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Activity in the Rangers bullpen. Jonathan Hernandez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. King, a left-hander, also throwing. That one is absolutely belted. Back there.
Oh, no.
Ty
It's the
France goes
same
deep.
thing
Home run
that
number
happened in
5 on the
Philadelphia.
season. It's 4-1.
It should have been strike 3, and then he hit him. And then it's a perfect 3-run blast. Should have been, could have been, would have been a grand slam if I didn't have the base running blunder. But you know what? We'll take it.
In the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that.
That is unreal. I mean, realistically, if things go the way that they probably should have, it's still likely a 3-run blast because it should have been a strikeout. So, but hey, I don't know. This, oh man, go back to that Philadelphia game.
Colton Wong up to hit.
They're bringing in a lefty pitcher. He's got a sinker at 95, a circle change at 83, slider at 81, and a cutter at 89.
Strike 1. King, 28 years old, and he was a 10th round
Just
pick
early? Okay.
back in 2017.
Fouled off. And all of this with 2 outs. Okay, real late on the sinker at 93. Okay. Kind of makes sense.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one missed.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That misses off the outside edge.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Swing and a slow roller. Over to low.
Oh, and that's right. There
That
were, well,
is the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run
so there was
homer.
an error
It's
in
now
that inning, a
4-1.
hit pitcher,
You're
and then
watching
a
Major League
3-run
Baseball
blast.
exclusively on the show.
Oh, I didn't bring in a new pitcher, which we will most likely want to do. So we will do that. Who did I think I put up 2 with a kind
We go
of,
to the top of the 7th.
not in a disrespectful way, but kind of the lower
The second baseman.
rated arms. We will go with Campbell.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Isaiah
I think-
Campbell. He's pitching
Maybe
on
I should have looked
2
at
days
some
rest.
speeds to see what people could bring in. I know Castillo pitched yesterday, but it might have been a good idea to bring him in. Maybe get him warmed up. Because Gonzalez's speeds are not super fast. If we can bring in somebody that has like a significant increase in velocity, might be extra, like seeing 100-mile-an-hour fastball, pretty effective. Seeing 100-mile-an-hour fastball after like 88-mile-an-hour fastballs, a little more effectiver, some might say. What I do love about Campbell, the 4-seam and the 2-seam fastball. A little early on that one. Should be good, though.
The wind of the pitch. Up the middle. It's in and out of his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
It has been an issue over at second. So who was that, Simeon? Second error of the day for Colton Wong. First one was my fault. Second one, I think that's just a dice roll, honestly. So we're going to see a couple of switch hitters
Just
here.
got to get ready for the next one, make a play.
Next to hit, Jonah Heim.
But that's
That
all right.
one's in there.
Hey, we can turn
Strike
2, erase it, no
This
big
guy's
deal, right?
Definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Simeon gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Got him. And one ball.
Okay. That's where I think the strikeout is like pretty okay.
Look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below.
If we can try and get, I mean, it's a pretty generous. That's a swing and miss.
Pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Next is the designated
Turn
hitter,
2 here.
Bobby Grossman. And ball 1.
Can't be mad about that. I mean, I can be, but I'm not going to. I mean, it's
The 1-0.
it's a strike, but without that missed call in the previous inning, we don't have a 3-run lead, so we will just let that one roll.
Way out front for strike 2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
At the belt and fires. Fouls it off.
What
Still
have I not
1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss.
I don't love the strikeout in that scenario, but that's all right.
So tough as a hitter to pull yourself out.
That's a pretty good. That's a pretty good curveball right there. He struggled with that changeup. He missed the curveball too.
He's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Garcia in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Simeon runs. Pitch misses. Throws. Save.
Oh,
Turned out to be a
how
pretty
are
good
we
pitch
not
to
getting
Ron right
these?
there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. That can be pretty tough for a catcher to reach down and grab it and then get rid of it quickly enough to prevent that would-be base stealer.
Righty delivers. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. And that is that.
Got him.
One
That's
left for
all that
Texas,
matters is we were
and
able to
this
get
is
him.
Still a 4-1 ball game.
I did not consider that it was an off-speed pitch low that I'm sure like caused
Back
part
in
of the problem.
Seattle.
So
Now here is
I can understand.
A.J.
Oh my
Pollock.
gosh, what in the heck happened there? Houston was up
The pitch.
1-0, and all of a sudden it's 11 to
This
1.
to third.
That is a
into
fair
the
ball.
outfield base hit.
That's a base
And
hit.
aboard on the leadoff single.
Thought about it. All right, so we got 8 and 9.
Cal Raleigh getting ready to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And there's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
This was kind of what I was hoping for here. Thankfully, with Cal Raleigh being a switch hitter, even though the right side not his strong hand, which is
He's
fine.
already homered here in this one.
We're gonna be able to take advantage of matchups.
In the air, left field.
Damn it.
Puts
Damn
it
it.
away for the out.
A little early on it. And we're gonna get a lot of right-handed hitters in a row.
Now batting, the designated
Okay, I gotta think this through a little bit. Munoz to warm up.
Rodriguez.
His ERA is awful. Who's coming up? Right, switch. Who's got, like... Anybody have speed? Slider at 88. Sinker's at 95.
Swings through that
Too
one.
aggressive, too
0-1.
excited.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. Two on, one out. Fights that one away.
Okay,
Still
not a
1-2.
terrible swing. It was kind of a panic swing because I was like, oh shit, is it 2 strikes, 1 strike?
Good eye right there.
That's fine.
One out. Runners at first and second. That one the other way. Base hit.
Everybody just go
Stop him
station
at
to
third,
station, no
so
problem.
Bases loaded with one away.
Showing a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit.
Oh, that is a
That's
nice
in for a
slider.
strike.
Oh, a nice slider. Anything other than a double play here is fine. Oh, that's just so late.
And a pitch. Knocks that one away.
That's a
and we'll do it
really
again.
bad swing there.
Pollock, the runner at third. Raleigh at second. Rodriguez at first. One gone. Next offering is down
Maybe
low.
yank that one just a little bit.
And a ball evens the count. The pitch. Just off the inside edge. And now filled up. Sets him down on strikes.
He got me. I was thinking he was going to try and get me to swing and miss there. Just grab the bottom of the zone there.
Oscar Hernandez. Fought off foul. And the pitch. And that one is inside. Bases loaded, 2 down. In the air, right field.
Damn.
Garcia
What a
makes
waste.
the catch.
Just
And that
late.
is that.
Oh,
And the
what a
Mariners strand
waste.
The bases loaded.
All right,
as
we
they
should have
hold on to a 4-1
warm
lead.
pitchers.
And welcome back. Now it's going to be Josh Young.
Third baseman.
The Rangers in.
Josh Young.
All right, we're going to go with a classic
Diego
Castillo
taking over on the
Munoz
mound.
back to
I
back.
can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best
Here you
at-bats
go.
they can. So it's always high stress.
Two righties and a
Let's see what
switch
he's got
hitter
here
to
try
the
and
left
close it out.
side, which I guess I probably should have looked at to see if he was better against righties or lefties. Doesn't really matter. I mean, that's a strike, but that's okay.
The wind of the pitch. Right back to him on the mound. Gathers and throws to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Bubba.
And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Bubba Thompson. On the ground, right side. Wong to first.
My
2 up,
goodness.
2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Perfect.
The center fielder, number 3. Leone
2 outs, base is empty.
Taveras.
So next to hit for Texas, Leody Taveras. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
And that's down and away.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
You're serious here. It did the thing it did yesterday.
And the 3-0
that one was
finds
in.
the zone.
It bumped the difficulty up before this batter came in, and immediately I am in trouble.
Go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Swing and a miss.
Got
Struck him out.
Hate it. It was a
And the
3-0
Rangers set
count.
down
Pretty
in
gross.
order, and they trail it 4-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Jonathan Hernandez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Taylor Trammell.
The center fielder, Taylor Trammell.
Sinker at 100, slider at 89, circle change at 90.
The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Okay, that was all right.
And now the 0-1. That's a laser base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Okay, that'll work.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So a man aboard. Now the third baseman, Ty France. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a grounder, foul, first
Yeah,
base
really
side.
late on top of that one.
The pitch.
Ball inside.
So now
Ooh,
1
big
and 2.
swing on a
He
slider
has
there.
a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And now the count is even. The pitch. That one misses. And a full count now.
That was a walk.
The 3-2
Okay.
is
Took
off
the walk
the
either way,
outside
so it's
edge, and
fine.
that is ball 4.
It's fine.
Breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So up next, Colton Wong, 1 for 3. Grounder might be 2. Throws to second for 1.
Oh,
and they get
gross.
him easily at first. It's a double play.
Gross.
Well, he made his pitch down in the zone. He got that ball on the ground. The double play he was looking for. Really good execution.
And up next for Seattle, A.J. Pollock.
Oh, Sean,
he
I saw that was going
swings and
outside.
misses.
I couldn't stop myself. Freaking gross. All right, so Munoz is going to have to face on the highest difficulty the meat of this lineup.
Righty to the plate. Swinging a
It's
foul
also a bad
straight
swing.
back. Oh, and 2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Trammell at third with 2 away. Out to short. Seager zips it across, and they take care of Pollock for the out. Third
All right, so
out.
we'll bring
that
in a
ends
new
the
pitcher.
frame. Mariners leave 1, but they
Pretty,
lead 4-1.
pretty gross. Pretty gross turn of events there. Got off to a good start and just, yeah.
So they turn things over to the righty, Andres Munoz.
All right, here we go, Munoz.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
I just feel like that slider is just not going anywhere. I noticed it the other day as well. Is that just me? I feel like we're seeing pictures with... I mean, we're going to probably try to need to use it a little bit. Here I am mashing X going, why isn't this working? Well, it's because he doesn't have a fourth
Back at
pitch.
T-Mobile Park, all set to start the
All right,
ninth.
so we're going to see...
And here is Nathaniel Lowe.
Where's my little lineup thing?
Munoz, 24 years old, and he's a native
Two
of
lefties, a
Mexico.
righty.
And he deals. And a foul ball.
Players from Mexico City to Baja California have been in the league going back to the 30s. Mexico has been represented every decade for nearly 100 years now and has a strong history in MLB.
The 1-1. That's a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Seager at the plate now.
Just
That's
missed
ball
on
one.
that one.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Trammell calls it in, and there's one away.
We might be able to have the... We should have the advantage here, righty versus righty. This is
Up
where we
next
should
for
be
the
able to use that
Rangers,
slider.
Marcus Semien, outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Next offer.
Wow, that is a generous
For a
strike.
night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that
We're in a
fastball.
favorable
So
position
two
here.
down now, and here is Jonah Heim. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Wow,
This
the
guy's
Yankees
usually
lost to
not
the
one
Athletics.
chase
All of a sudden, the
pitches
Athletics are the
off
hottest team in
plate,
baseball.
but
What
he
just
did
happened?
there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
0-1 now. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
First and second, 2 down. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Got him! Got him! Got him! Threw it up the zone. Let's fucking go! Let's go! Maybe not the most deserving win that I've had all season, but hey, I will take it. Sometimes you just got to get what the game gives you, and that is what we had today. Good win for the Mariners. Woo. 3-run home run from Ty France coming through. A couple of errors, both of those on Colton Wong. One of them was 100% my fault. The other one was the game making things difficult for me with the bobble on the glove. Feels like just a dice roll that didn't go my way. Hey, we gave up this one home run. You know, hey, it was all right. It was okay because we got it right back with Evan White, which is a little surprising considering he has the lowest batting average on the team by like a large margin, by like half. His was 105 going into that at bat. The next closest was 221. He's not an everyday player. I understand that, but still, not exactly what we're looking for. But the solo shot fantastic. That's exactly what we want to see. Get right back into it. Not that we were ever out of it, but that is exactly where I wanted to be. Hey, we're down 1. Just tighten it up a little bit. Get the run back. Didn't expect it to be in the very next half inning, but hey, that'll work. Ty France coming through after the pitch that should have been a strike led to a hit batter. Should have ended the inning. Got a perfect 3-run blast from Ty France. And that'll help Marco Gonzalez get the win, and I signify him the player of the game. 6 innings, pitched 4 hits, struck out 6, didn't walk anybody, gave up the 1 earned run, and he gets your win. Andres Munoz comes in and picks up his 8th save of the season. Dane Dunning, he gets the loss. 5.2 innings pitched, gave up 4 hits, struck out 3, walked 1, and gave up 4 earned on his day. Gave up 6 hits to the Texas Rangers. A lot of those in the first 3 innings. Settled down in the back half of the game, but obviously only the 1 run, so that is good news. Ty France was 1 for 3 with a 3-run blast. Evan White 1 for 3 with a solo shot. Trammell was 1 for 2 with a double. We had the weird base running blunder. Rodriguez was 1 for 4. Not the cleanest game. Obviously a couple of errors, and then my own personal errors, throwing it away, and then the base running situation. So, hey, sometimes you're gonna win ugly, right? That qualifies as a game that you are winning ugly. 4-1 your final. Munoz comes in, does his job fantastically. I love the Castillo-Munoz double. I'm a huge fan of it. They just throw gas, and that is fantastic. I get super nervous with Sewald with that high ERA. Probably need to put him in some maybe lower leverage situations or maybe high leverage situations and just say, like, we're rolling the dice today and we'll see what happens. But that'll do it. That is game 1 of this series. We are 4-0 on the homestand, so we will have a winning homestand record regardless of how these next 2 games go. And you can see what I was talking about throughout this game. Really struggled with the pitching against Dane Dunning. He doesn't have a great record. He has a high ERA, but his pitch repertoire is exactly what gives me trouble. A lot of big movement, low speed stuff that I was just never on top of. Took advantage of a couple of pitches that were missed a bunch of pitches actually that should have been crushed. But we do what we need to do to eke out a win, get to 23-12 on the season, and give ourselves a little more distance between those 3rd and 4th place teams. Taking a quick look at the standings here, the Angels, they destroyed Houston. I don't know what the heck happened there, but actually, let's look. Let's look. There they are. 11-3. Don't you dare sim season. View box score. Let's see. Houston got off to a 1-0 lead. I saw that. And then it was just all of a sudden 11-1. 2 in the 4th, 5 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th, 3 in the 7th. Mike Trout knocked in 6. Wow. Struck out twice. Anthony Rendon had a big day, 4 ribbies. Ohtani had 1 ribby as well. Okay. I mean, it was the Mike Trout show, apparently. All right. Those are usually the stat lines you see, and they still now, managed to lose 12-11 or whatever. So, the Angels are 4.5 games behind us. We won't see them for another month. The Astros we see even further down the line, but they're getting beat up by the Angels, so that helps us push them a little bit further away, and we are pushing the Rangers further away as well. That's what we want to see. Take advantage of these matchups as they come along, because if we don't get them as many times, it's a blessing, but it means that I feel that the stuff is more important when it comes around. I got to really make sure that we are winning the games or winning the series, just in case it comes down to it. Andrew Heaney, he is on the mound tomorrow with a 2-2 record, a 3.25 ERA. Luis Castillo is 4-2 with a 1.49 ERA. Game 2 of this series tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time right here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex. Never miss any action by making sure you are subscribed. You have the bell rung. And every day, 6 p.m., 6 a.m., there's videos going up all the time on the channel. So stick around, watch something else, and have a great rest of your day. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you at another video a different day. Good sports. Go Mariners.